It is you! Come at last! Gotvatjur, fellow traveler. A day of glory this turns out to be. First auspices of a visitation, then the arrival of the Dusk Speaker. Truly, I hear the call of winter. Those of us blessed by Rimmergand hear the call of winter in our waking and sleeping lives. It is what has called us to this place, and what has called you. Vatnir, our mentor, foretold your coming. He described you perfectly from toes to top. Praise be to Rimmergand! He is very wise. Did you see the ships? We came on them! Back then, that was the extent of the ice. But now, it stretches to the horizon. It grows further each day. Of course not. Why would it? Come in, Dusk Speaker, come in! Be sure to speak with our mentor Vatnir. He's down in the chapel in the middle of the settlement. Cask the beer! The Dusk Speaker has arrived!
I always thought of the beast as having 4 legs.
An aurochs, yes. But with the torso of a man.
Exactly. Wait, what say? How can...
Yes? What is it? Do you jest? Or was that your idea of an insult? It clearly represents Rimergand, the beast of winter, the final god. Obviously. Because the gods are limited to a single form. Is there something you need? Other than that it grows wider each moon and will in time swallow the whole of Eora? No, I cannot. 'Tis the will of the beast of winter, and not for me to question. From my mother, she taught me many things. To shape the ice, to hone an obsidian blade, to clean the carcass of a seal. Vatnir. He can often be found in the hut up the hill. His features will identify him. He bears the touch of Rimergand. I am a creature out of place. Few respect art in the white that wins if it doesn't serve a function, if you can't carry it with you. Elsewhere, there would be little interest in an artist whose work is made to melt. Only here is its impermanence understood. Here, the final song crescendos into its final verse.
He is a god. He can be anything. Go! Go! Vatnir awaits!
Gotfatja, newcomer.
Are those bottles of Ekavit?
Indeed, sister. In trade from Nivardir across the way. He's got Rimshora too, if you prefer. I've only the fish, though.
Well then, we'll have to speak with the Nivadir, whatever else we accomplish here.
See anything that interests? It is not ice all the way down, newcomer. They may come out a bit hard and cold, but for that we have the fire, yeah?
We have plenty of food back on the boat. Down, boy.
You say down, as if this isn't north of the White that wends. This is the end of the world. The culmination of all things. The final chapter of the final book. What fool would not want to be here?
This fool, for one. I left the land due to exactly this manner of nonsense. Our people have likely been chanting about the coming of the final winter for 10,000 years. They are not. Rationale must bolster beliefs, or they are not but castles built of mist on the surface of the sea. But civil I shall remain. I've too few words to waste them on the obstinate.
Take a look for yourself.
Oh, would you look at this?
Good Vature, fellow traveler. I've Rumshotta if you seek to banish the chill. You don't know of Rumshotta? Not from the coastal white, are you? It's a beer, brewed and aged in colder climes to fight back the biting frost. Beloved here, as I'm sure you can imagine. Think nothing of it. With new harbingers arriving weekly, we provide what little welcome we can in this desolate place. Alcohol brings a bit of oblivion upon us, if only temporarily. It's my life's work, brewing the perfect Rumshotta. The difficulty lies in getting the right ingredients. Is there aught you require? I did, and I am, though proper ingredients can be difficult to come by at the watch. No? I do not. Why bother if it isn't? Because I want to, because I enjoy the challenge, because I love beer. I'm under no illusion that my work will outlast me, or even that it will have import to anyone else. Why lose sleep over trivialities outside of my control? We brew Rimshotta not merely for its taste, but as a ward against the deadly cold. It serves well enough along the coast of the White, but further south, or here at the Watch for that matter, well, it could be improved. I've seen machines striding the icebergs, kith-shaped things of metal, little impacted by the chill. I suspect them filled with some substance that keeps them warm. I've more than half a mind to add a little of that, whatever it is, to the latest batch. I would be indebted. I've not been a warrior for many years, and the machines bear weapons and shields. Were you to harvest fluid from one of them, I would happily compensate you for it, in coin or trade. I'll accept as much of the stuff as you can bring me. I'm sure I can find some use for it. A boat? It's not a place one swims to, yeah? The world's end may be nigh, but until then, I furnish what you seek.
You must be our honored guest. Vatnir said to expect you. Not that he said I should expect so many. No matter, room will be made. If there is anything you require, you need but ask. I will strive to deliver. Oh, and before I forget, a welcoming gift. Of course, aren't you? He cast no summoning spell, no binding rite. Your coming was of your own accord. Death walks in hand with life in the white that wends. The priests of the wheel would have you believe they follow one after the other. It is not so. I found a rift once, at the bottom of the world, and in it a camp, a clan's worth of Glamfellen, huddled and still. Their stories, their blood, their ambitions, none persevere. I chase not the end, but accept its inevitability. It is a thing to be celebrated, like the ending of an epic finely sung. Vatnir understands that, so I follow his lead.
A single incident hardly speaks to a fundamental truth.
You are correct. Every incident speaks to a fundamental truth. Come, come, shake off the snow, warm yourself at the hearth. The accommodations are most modest, but as comfortable as a kith could hope.
Leave it to me.
What did you find, Ishi?
And why shouldn't we fear death? What offers death save erasure? A return to life cleansed of experience and understanding. Ignorant, set to suffer again. To repeat our mistakes endlessly. To fail. But the beast would spare us this suffering. Would offer us succor, mercy. But it seems our guest has arrived. Come, Dusk Speaker, join our circle. Look upon the Dusk Speaker and be glad, brothers and sisters, for she heralds an end to your suffering. And yea, are we full glad to receive your comfort. I present to you the Watcher of Cad Nua, mother of the Defiance Bay riots, in whose wake fell the Hollowbone curse upon the Deerwood. Who dethroned Lord Radric, rightful Thane of Gilded Vale, plunging that land into anarchy.
You mean there's alternatives to government by brawling? We don't get to see a lot of places that have their act together.
And whose very stone and soil gave rise to the great green giant that even now strides across the Deadfire. Full glad are they to see you, Watcher, for they came to pay homage to Rimergand and bear witness to the final dissolution of Eora by his hand. Your coming fulfills prophecy. Wheresoever strides the Dusk Speaker, so falls falsehood, torn away. So discards false cycles, so quiets dawn and dusk. I've high hopes for you. Absolutely. But your tone suggests a lingering concern. The ending comes with or without our aid, as you say. We gather here not because we believe he needs us, but because we know that we need him. Now, if we may have the pleasure of your company, Dusk Speaker, we've prepared a feast, at least by the standards of our humble means, for your... The messenger returns! Go forth and bear witness to his message! Don't leave me behind!
Close.
Such grace! Such majesty!
No! Don't leave! Come back!
They're happy? These folks are making the Scanites look downright reasonable.
Sure. clean hand. Let's do this.
This thing isn't doing the job.
After him. Just like that. Take this. See that, Ishi? Your orders. So good. Quick, toss me something else. Oh, that's the stuff.
What do you need?
Can't get a clean hit. Just like that. After him.
Our number is diminishing.
Does nothing.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
How may I help?
After him.
Did I do that?
This is futile!
He won't show him the whip feather yet!
This weapon's no good to me.
Keep the lad on his feet.
See that, Ishi?
What is happening? How could this happen? Where is Vatnir? Someone find Vatnir!
Sure.
Uh-huh.
No sweat. There, done.
Dusk Speaker! Dusk Speaker! I'd like to speak for a moment. You are the Dusk Speaker, Nai? It's all a bit much, isn't it? The end of the world rubbish.
The world will end, child. Everything does. Yet, I appreciate your skepticism.
We all could, actually. We could really use your aid. There's another group up top, on top of the ice, I mean. High above the watch. They attack anyone they see, us included. They make it very difficult to get to Rimmergand's temple, among other things. Another group of Rimmergand's worshippers. We call them the Lost Pilgrims.
We're striding into a conflict between religious fanatics? Fantastic.
They're from the land as well. They came here a few decades before we did, on much the same mission. When none returned, we thought them all dead. Wal only knows. They seem to think they're protecting something. Like the flow is sacred. Nivadir thinks they've all gone a bit mad out here all alone. Or that something in the ice is rotting their minds. Finally, good news! You've no idea how rare a thing that is. The pilgrims keep camp in the ruins atop the ice wall. High Harbinger Vatnir can explain how to get up there, if he hasn't already. Was there something else you wanted to know? Whatever needs doing. Odds and ends and such. The whole community works together to survive. I hunt, I weave, I roast a delicious isai. I may be no Valbrenthol, but I've winters enough for certain.
I've been here for a solid 10 winters already. Came looking for... well, something I've not found yet. Strictly, speaking in a religious sense. Certainly. And I'll be entirely happy to discuss it later. Elsewhere, yeah?
Is he dead?
Hello again. He's not in the chapel. He didn't follow the others outside, so perhaps try his quarters. They're just down the hall. Hello again. He's not in the chapel. What I have...
Hey, where's that horny guy? Well, at least we know we can't lose him in a crowd.
I'm not hiding, I had to sacrifice. Something that I was saving for the messenger, and I couldn't find it, so I was looking for it. I don't know what to say. You killed it. That's good. That it's dead. It's been harrying the watch now, well, for years. But people keep coming, and it keeps eating. Each time it comes, the ice spreads further. I didn't know how to end it, so I wrote to you.
Certainly telling your followers that it was a manifestation of the divine come to usher them unto oblivion didn't confuse matters.
It's not that... I'm not an... We're rare, the god touched. More so, those changed by the beast of winter. Growing to adulthood in the land, and the white that wends, it's difficult enough without the numbness, the stiffness, the pain. Those of us who do survive, our communities expect things of us. Leadership, wisdom.
So you just donned the role presented you. Like a well-cut coat.
I became the leader they expected me to be. Our elders told stories about this place. The Veetmouth, the White Moor, and about the endless void beyond. A few years ago, a man named Glasval led his clan to the frost-hewn breach in Eir Glanfath, seeking a path from this world to the realm of Remergant. They never returned. The tale passed from mouth to ear to mouth again, and people began to think, if Glasval could escape, why can't we? I suppose I saw in that an opportunity, a chance to leave the land behind. So I claimed I had a vision, and the beast was calling me. The lie was more successful than I could have imagined. And I can imagine quite a lot.
Though not, apparently, how to leave the land by chartering passage on a boat like the rest of us.
With what coin? I had none. What of you? How did you afford the fare?
That concerns you not, priest.
No, I suppose not. I don't know what to tell you. It's a dragon, or looks like one, and rotten enough that linking it to the god of decay seemed reasonable. This place is holy to him, so perhaps I'm not wrong. No, whatever answers you seek, you will likely find within the temple.
The temple beneath the ice. I don't know. I think maybe the iceberg formed around the temple. Perhaps it's because of the Wheatmouth. The closer you get to it, the colder everything becomes. Like the frost-hewn breach, it's a passage through the walls of the world. From this one to the next. To the White Void, specifically. Seat of Remergund himself. So the stories say. None who has gone in has ever returned to confirm it. But you wouldn't expect them to, right?
Must he?
What? I'm not... I'm needed. My people need me. Here. My terms. As if such a thing could exist in the face of the Beast of Winter. Fine! Fine! I'll accompany you to the Wheatmouth. Gods protect us. We'll need to ascend the cliff above Harbinger's Watch. These will help.
Farewell.
The messenger has fallen! Dusk Speaker? What? Where are you? What is this room?
I'm to guide the Dusk Speaker to the Wheatmouth, brother. I know not how long I shall be gone.
If you're not here, though, who's to guide the Harbingers?
I leave that in your able hands, brother. I promise to return quickly.
But, Rimmergund's messenger has fallen. What should we do now?
Survive and keep our work going. The Dusk Speaker and I will set everything aright. I swear it.
I should probably get back to the surface to do surface things.
I'm listening.
No, that's not right. When we kill dragons, they're supposed to stay dead. Pretty sure there's a law about it.
It means so much to us that you're here.
The truth has been revealed. Even endings end. And you have brought that to us. Thank you, Dusk Speaker. see anything that interests?
You returned!
Careful. The pilgrims lurk nearby.
Well, well, the view is worth the climb. Got someone in my sight. Let's do this!
Time to rethink this stratagem!
Oh, good. Let's go. Still got it. Sure. Got someone in my sights. Very good. After him. This weapon's no good to me.
Close.
Just like me.
Nana!
Do this. Temporary setback. Let's go. Oh, that's the stuff.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Gods, guide me. I shall not fear.
It's mine now. What do you think, Ishi?
This rope descends to the temple.
Sure, might as
You happen to bring any of that Harbinger beer? I could use something to warm me up.
Arrived. You'll find the Wheatmouth within the lower level of this temple.
Sure.
Would you look at this? Why not?
The Rhine constructs have been disabled, sister.
Where are the frostbitten temple guards?
Fuck the temple guards! Let us to the breach!
If we could rest for a bit, I'd be much obliged.
What do you think?
My eyes are yours. Leave it to me. After it. Good. You like that? Quick, toss me something else. Happens to everyone. I can scarcely believe it.
Sure.
As you wish. Oh, would you look at this? Leave it to me.
The dragon breached the chapel walls!
Greenhide is there! She turns her prayers to Rimagant!
With me, sister! We must to her defense!
I don't think so.
Sure.
Looks like trouble.
Blood.
Time to rethink this stratagem!
Let's do this!
Not even
That's
close.
the stuff. Can't get a clean hit. One more thing. Take this!
How might I assist?
Just like missed.
I'm listening.
Got
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Leave it to me.
Just a moment.
Sure.
Hey, this could just be how they sleep. You don't know.
Wormling not take my ball is not wormlings to take! Go away! This place not your home. You probably die here! Thing not for your knowing. All wants is ball. Has ball already. If give ball to Wormling, what will Imp have? no more lonely and alone?
What did you find, Ishi? Can't do it.
Hey, watch out.
You like that? Oh, that's the stuff.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Whoa, that rock!
Anna!
Watch it!
Someone want to help the Watchers?
Can't get a clean hit. Just nice hit. Yes. After him.
What do you mean?
This wasn't so good to me.
I'm listening.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Oh, that's the stuff. Take this.
Just a moment.
I need something stronger.
Got it. Just... Damn you! Yeah? Let's go. Wait, talk me something else. Sure. Got it. It's mine now. Why not?
I need something stronger.
After him. Try aiming next time. Still got it. Still so much time. Only miss blood when it's gone.
Hey.
Try something else.
Got one foot in the beyond.
A question, Watcher?
Bastards.
I need something stronger.
Just like that.
Hey.
You like that? That sort of stuff.
One's down.
Nothing's no good to me. Take this. That's right. Leave it.
Yeah? Yeah, right away.
Oh, would you look at this? Why not? Leave it.
Heatmouth. It ate the dragon.
Well, nice to see a problem resolve itself for a change. Sure.
You stand before the shining portal that devoured the dragon. This close, you see it as a ragged-edged tear in the world. As you near, the portal flares bright, brighter, too bright to stand. When the light fades and at last you can see again, a great, shaggy aurochs stands before you. A bone-snapping chill radiates from the creature. It is the manifestation of Remergand.
Herald of Bereth, you teeter on the very precipice of your death. To once again violate my realm. Do you desire dissolution after all? Yes, Bereth does keep their hound on a short leash. Should you ever want for a final freedom from the Pallid Knight's grasp, seek me. I will gladly grant it. Passing through the breach will shred your soul into its constituent parts, to little more than wayward motes of essence. Knowing that, what do you want? Her soul was drawn through the breach, the Veetmouth, and into the beyond. Neriskirlas has bound her soul to a relic from the days when the gods walked Aora as titans. This relic lies in the beyond, and it holds her soul captive there. That is the name the dragon chose for herself. It is one of the many things Kith have thrown into the beyond, in hopes it might be devoured by the White Void. The relic cannot be destroyed. In her ignorance, Neriskirlas hoped that tying her soul to it would save her from death. She is mistaken. True death has not claimed her yet, but it will. It is inevitable. Yes, The iceberg is the natural result of Neriskiralas's desperate attempt to evade death. Every time she escapes from the beyond into the here, she tears the hole a little wider. And so, the chill of my realm spreads. They have done as Kith always do. They have claimed for themselves a place that is not their own. They are no concern of mine. The Veetmouth is the gaping maw of entropy. The White Void is the hunger that gnaws at the guts of Aora and cannot be sated. That is unfortunate for you. I do not. However, there is something you may do for me, like a maggot. The dragon Neriskiralas has burrowed beneath the skin of my realm. Destroy her. She is already dead. She refuses to acknowledge it. She has made herself immune to destruction by my hand, and in so doing, she mocks the very essence of my realm. The relic she bound her soul to has proven impervious to my influence. Destroy her. A temporary reprieve from my inevitable victory. Eradicate the dragon, and the Veetmouth will close, sparing your precious realm the insatiable cold of the White Void.
A low rumble shakes the ground beneath your feet.
I would rather watch you fail than bar your entry. But you lack the means to enter the Veetmouth and survive the journey. You must seek the Eye of Remergand, a relic that once belonged to my vassal, Reinhider. It is a cold, blue stone, and it lies somewhere within this temple. Indeed, approach the Veetmouth with the relic in hand. It will grant your soul safe passage into the Shattered Realms. The White Void's only purpose is to destroy souls, and it is adept at doing so. I will not stop my servants there from their work. They will treat you no differently than any wayward soul. Should you fall to their predations, not even Bereth will be able to save you.
Remergand pauses, his dark cluster of eyes watching you intently.
One final thing, Watcher. You must destroy that dragon.
When his words fall silent, and only the shriek of the wind through the breach remains, the light flares again, then quickly dies. You open your eyes and find the beast gone. The blinding light of the breach pulses in time with the heartbeat of Aora. Your soul pulses in response.
someone in my sights.
Candle in the night.
Yes, quick, talk to something else. Let's do this. Let's go.
Hey!
Good thinking.
It's mine now.
You followed me into the abyss? Have you so little respect for the scant years your fragile form affords you? I know not why the short-sightedness of Kith continues to surprise me. Leave while the option remains, lest you be bound here as I am. Circumstance does not afford me time to address ridiculous queries. A simple understanding of a complex situation. No, I bear responsibility for neither your enlightenment nor your sophistication. Descend into the void or do not. I care neither way, but know that within its depths do all things encounter their ending.
You trespass.
I didn't see a lock on the door.
You retain yourself. Your life, your awareness, your soul. How? Your presence suggests that Dreymagand has chosen a new guardian to put the worm to the blade. To succeed where I have failed. Before it came here, it was a dragon. What it has become since, exactly, I cannot say. It fell upon our temple wielding powerful wizardry. I believed that it desired the temple itself, or our accumulated lore. I was mistaken. Dreymagand gifted our people with a veet mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics. Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed. Still, its soul persists against the power of this place. And I would see it ended. It was but a shadow forged of spirit stuff, by the worm's own will.
You claim that the dragon manifested itself from ambient essence?
As if it's a chanted who can chant up itself?
Then you must seek it below. Know that the White Void will consume you, however. A few souls here cling tenaciously to coherence. Some for as long as centuries. Seek them, if you would know the secrets of their longevity. This place decomposes spirits. Do not be surprised if the souls require repair before rendering you aid. I imagine, though, that the Beast of Winter would prefer you hasten their dissolution.
I could say something to that, but I won't stop you from wishful thinking.
Go then. This will resolve itself in rhyme and ruin.
Why not?
This place looks a lot like the old Ingwithan ruins back home, but like they were just built.